How could I ever forget?
It's good to be back.
Oh God, we missed you, bro. I've been out thinking about some dick.
What?
No. Oh God! Oh God!
What did
I'm
you do?
trying to tell
Don't
you.
sound
Yeah.
good. Like people be like, I'm listening to okay, but the jam
The
was still
disgust.
good though.
It's
It
just
was
more-
still good.
I see Isaiah's face. That's crazy.
It's cause like, this is the way I see it. I listen to R. Kelly's old music.
Going crazy. I've been licking balls and the bitch is so tasty. I sit at the top of it all. That's the apex. Legend in the making. If I make it, don't get faked in. Promise you right now, I don't know who I or when. I'm just making memories right now for the captions. I'm trying to be so far from where I'm at that I can't grasp it. Yeah, past it. Whoa, yeah. I don't feel no pain unless I need it to bounce back. Back in this game with no review camera. It's all panoramic. Beat the scene and set the tone like a director. This is my show. Yo, showing off. Showing out. Put on for my people. They've been waiting cause it's been a drought. Glad my jumper wet. I'm shooting shots until the lights is out. It's been getting darker where we at. I need a way out. Yo, underground. Whoa, not a sound. Putting the moves out and just keep them all to myself.
But you know why I don't put it all on him?
Why?
A lot of the parents brought their kids to R. Kelly
And they
in the
knew
mean of trying to
was
get
getting
some
money
money
from that
out
man,
of
yup.
him. What they were getting money from him was all gravy. The money stopped.
And let me ask you a question.
No, I don't think that excuses him as a grown man.
And let me ask you a question. Switch this.
Okay.
You're R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You are R. Kelly.
Yeah.
With your brain, but you're R. Kelly.
What'd you say, bro?
These same parents bring
No,
their
I
kids
was-
to
I just
your
didn't know.
house.
I didn't know
R.
what's
Kelly.
going on.
Right.
We're
If you
we're the 5-minute intros playing.
Oh,
my
my
bad.
running things. Self-proclaimed king. Send the crowd my way and make sure it's custom made. Black and yellow be the colors. I feel like I'm from PA. Yo, I'm done with delays. Yo, it's time to get paid. Yo, options have been weighed and we don't make no trades. This is it. Yo, lead. Yo, climbing out that pit like I am bad. Yo, gotta keep this mask on my face. Yo. See, we bite.
It's gonna surprise you. It's, I don't know. It might make it weird. I be a lot of chicks listening to your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't trust a soul, they gon' do you wrong. Yeah. And women love you, really love you, but you know that they gon' leave for long. Yeah. And who are they been sleeping on? Yeah. Cause I know they ain't sleep on me. And she been damaged. Yeah, she been damaged. Like why you want my damaged goods? Thought we was family. Yeah. Thought we was family. Yeah. But something like that at least.
You talking about me? Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, but keep
Why you sniff?
I only have to keep the essentials, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the essentials.
Said welcome home, girl, you mine now. Don't talk too long, baby, pipe down. Let you roll, let you ride it, let you drive it, then you pilot, baby. Yeah. Go to verse now, baby. Let me do work now, baby. Tell me I'm first now, let me first now. This gon' hurt now, baby. She sing them say songs, yeah. Gotta get paid for the talk like payphones, and you blow that boy like napalm. Said welcome home, girl, you mine now. Don't talk too long, baby, pipe down. Let you roll, let you ride it, let you drive it, then you pilot, baby. Yeah. You play them say songs like baby girl, your body banging. I like napalm, your temperature that drive me crazy. Like say something, yeah. Don't shut up cause I need conversation. Last nigga was a sad nigga, your past nigga had complications. Move on cause it's complicated. Bad love, it can hunt you, baby. I ain't got the racks right now, but when I get poppin', I can compensate.
20 seconds?
You want love, baby, but you need the physical
Actually,
side.
after the 20 seconds, 2 more intros play.
Let me put this shit, welcome home.
What is like
girl,
44
right
seconds?
now. Don't talk too long, baby, pipe down. Let you roll, let you ride
ride it, let you drive it, let you pilot, baby. Yeah. Ooh.
PM.
You were my everything. Those things went terrible. You were still here for me. I'm in the belly of the beast.
You are tuned into We Live, the Isaiah Polk Soundcheck, live on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10 p.m.
I like that. That's fun.
It's so weird. It makes you feel official. Some white bitch. I really felt like it was confirmation for sure.
I'm sorry, I'm
So many women.
Disgusting.
Okay. Like real live women. Yeah. It's like they have no idea.
They have no idea where I
creep. Bro, I was sick. I was absolutely disgusted.
It's a minute.
I was.
Sound check. Oh, this is
Dang.
sound check.
Okay.
Did he say it? I didn't hear it. Sound check.
We live. You can't hear me.
I heard you that time. The first two times.
Pause.
What?
Is this nigga in the Matrix right now?
The first two times it was very odd sounding, but I think I heard him that time. Let me adjust his set ears.
Nah, I think he good. I
Try
can
it now.
hear him.
Sound check.
We live?
Are we loud?
We live.
Oh, now you real loud. It's like, hey, turn your sensitivity down. Maybe your mic sensitivity too high. Damn, we're doing an actual sound check. That's crazy.
Yes, I'm in the Kia. So
Now you sound great.
like,
Now you sound great.
Oh, okay, bet.
Okay, well, thank you for tuning in to We Live, the Isaiah Polk Soundcheck. I'm your
Gang.
host. You said what? You said gang?
Gang.
Oh, okay. I'm your host, Isaiah Polk. Actually, if you make eye contact, Joey, look at the camera. I be like looking at the laptop screen, but it look like I'm looking down. But
I'm supposed to be looking at the camera?
yeah.
The actual camera.
It always trips me out when I see how your lenses are tinted, like your glasses lenses.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm Isaiah Polk, your host. Joining us today is your B Mike, long time. Well, actually, Joey's your B Mike. Say hello to Kevin. I mean Joey. I mean, what do you want me to call you,
Bro,
start it over.
Nah, joking.
You
okay, Joey?
Yes, sir.
AK having my way, Joey.
Yes, sir.
AK Joey Toretto.
Joey 5. Okay, Duce.
We lit.
Mr. Kush Molly Zandown. Hey, what is that?
Perched up, goblin style, gargoyle.
That's a gargoyle. Hey, your C Mike today is a longtime friend, the original B Mike, Mr. Trevor Big Booty. Is he still there?
That's crazy that you're really doing that. It's real crazy.
Welcome home, man. You're mine now. Welcome home, Trevor. You're back where you belong, bro.
That's crazy.
Daddy's
How-
home.
I just want to tell the people. I just want to tell the people what it is. Thick bodies in lobbies. I'm anonymous. Poppy was Poppy.
Yes, Lord. Daddy is home. Tell him again. What are you doing? Oh, man.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Pledge allegiance to the big body mafia.
Bro, I can't be a part of this. My body's only big vertically.
They're big. You stretch big.
Bro, but how you doing, T? It's been a while. Talk to me.
I'm decent, bro. Matter of fact, finna go drop off some chicken at the door. I'm doing the dirty dash.
This man is on a podcast while he's door dashing. No one works as hard as him. He deserves an eagle.
Make bad life choices, so I'm doing stupid shit
I'm in my
while I'm
bag.
trying to have fun.
I love this.
No, it's not. Yeah, I just got this thing. It's called a Stream Deck. You can program all the buttons. I only have one sound effect, but when I get more, I'm going to put them in the Stream Deck.
Let's go.
No, for sure. I think I'm going to just take TJ's We Live scream and put it in there. Rather
You gotta
than,
put like a, just different sound bites.
like explosions and
Facts.
the air horn and
You
stuff.
got like a couple of them joints, huh?
Bro, I got to have them.
Crazy.
How are you, Joseph? Wait, okay,
That's
Joey.
fine. That's fine. Joseph is fine.
He said just not the K word.
No, Joseph is completely fine.
Bro, how are you, buddy? How was your day? You know, you must like being a dark skin. Because when you sit up, you completely lose the light. I can move the light. Did you see that? Yeah, that's Crip walking.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you can. I mean, if you want to move light, you can move light.
No, you're good. It don't matter to me.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, black, melanated.
You're beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
That nigga not beautiful. He not beautiful.
Dang, TJ thinks you're gross.
You see that hat?
I didn't say gross.
What it say?
It says, love, don't hate. T.
So why you hating?
Why you hating on the homie?
Crazy.
I ain't hating, bro. I would think he was hell.
I'm dressed up like a teddy bear. I'm crazy right now.
He's pretty cute. I think if I had to lose my virginity to a man, it would have been Joey.
Of course, because I'm going to make it nice for you.
Make it good. Make it good.
Hey, real quick, can I just tell y'all that I'm doing DoorDash and it's 2 deer in this man's yard
in Arkansas.
Yeah, they gonna jump me.
Bro, I would actually love to see TJ fight 2 deer. Have you ever seen TJ box?
No.
I have a video. I'm gonna put it on screen. But he takes a lot of hits. But
he's a tank.
Yeah, no, definitely. He plays frontline for sure. He's not DPS. Oh man, well, today is supposed to be a music-oriented episode. There's 2 things I want to talk about. One, because it was something TJ voiced to me that I think Joey could definitely be good at offering some insight on. And also because I think there's I completely don't.
Okay.
So both of these topics, I think, would be good for today since I have the 2 of you. I think TJ knows what one of them is. Is that a yes? T? Or is he out of the car delivering that food right now? We may have to wait for him to get back. I think he's not in his car.
Chicken bone, now it's on. T.
The thing that I think you 2 agree on is like just the state of not even the state, but your opinions on the Certified Lover Boy album, because I think it was trash. I think it was trash, but I think it was mid. Oh my gosh, why are we snapping like this? That's better. I think it was mid. I don't think it was trash, but I don't think it was amazing. Oh, I know how I can fix it.
Okay, I have an interesting theory about Certified.
Give me 1 sec. I don't want you to get drops while you're talking. Let me fix it real quick. Turn my fan up. My thing overheating. When you said I have a theory. Don't you have to be Caucasian to theorize in this country? Ooh, that fan's gonna be in the mic. I don't care. Go ahead. You have to talk louder.
You hear me?
Now we hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I had to hop out and hop back in. I don't know what it was doing.
No, you're good. But you have an interesting theory, you said?
I have a theory about Certified Lover Boy. I think, personally, that it was very...
Give me that chair. Give me that chair.
I think, personally, the album was, very, very mid. Oh.
I'm listening.
Very mid. It was good, but it was mid. Like, when everybody compares it to Donda...
Which was worse than it, I think.
I believe so as well. But when I compare it to Donda, I think this is Drake delivering the most mid Drake, staple music. You're going to get your Houston Land of Vegas songs. You're going to get a song with 21 Savage. You're going to get your weird little B-side songs like Race My Mind, and then he's going to have a woman sing on one song, just be singing the whole song. 2 songs. So, he has like all the
Drake stuff.
The Drake stuff.
He did the Drake formula to the T.
But it was all just so mediocre. I think this is Drake pretty much saying like, hey, I can drop mid and still outsell anybody.
You think he intentionally dropped a mid album to prove a point?
Bro, I think it had its moments, and I think compared to the moments that he made on Dark Lane demo tapes, like having the song with Cardi, those were like, you know, cash grabs. He knew everything else was lacking on the project, so he had to have the song with Cardi on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's gonna have mad people on there listening. But on this one, it's just like he did the Drake thing and he outsold. And I think that was purposeful.
How did you feel about Champagne Poetry?
It's one of the best Drake intros, in my opinion.
It's ass. It's so bad.
Thank you.
It's so bad.
Thank you
it's
so
such a terrible
much.
song.
I think
it's not.
It is.
I think the way they flip the sample.
No, I'm not giving any opinion on the production.
Okay.
I'm talking about the lyrics, the flow. Like, it was not interesting. It was boring. The beat was amazing.
What's your favorite Drake intro?
My favorite Drake intro is Tuscan Leather or I think that now we had this conversation yesterday. I think the worst Drake intro is Free Smoke. I think the song's great, but it's just terrible as an intro.
Yeah. I think all of my let's just be friends.
That's the best one, right? TJ said it was
oh
the worst.
My God, that would have
been
been amazing. TJ,
it's not bad. It's not a bad song, but I do think it's the worst one.
I think
it's not the worst
it
intro,
meant the most, bro. It laid it out.
I only said that Free Smoke was the worst intro because it just didn't need to be an intro for More Life. If it was a more aggressive album that it was the intro for, I could kind of see it. Like, Free Smoke should have been an intro for something like If You're Reading This.
Yeah.
I think it's a great song. I just don't think it was the best intro for that album.
Personally, I feel like Free Smoke was like a tease. Free Smoke did not, like, usually a Drake intro really lays out
what the album,
like the red carpet for the album. You see everything you're about to get. You get a taste of everything thematically, you know. And I think Views does that the best.
I think Tuscan Leather.
If we grade,
yeah,
my bad.
Right, Tuscan Leather.
The reason I say it does it the best is because Tuscan Leather sounds like the album cover. It's airy, it's atmospheric, and when you hear it, have you ever listened to a song and stared at the album cover?
Yeah.
If you listen to Tuscan Leather and stare at that album cover, you feel like that little boy staring off in the clouds. Like, it's nuts. Now I agree that keep the family close is a great intro too. TJ actually introduced me to that song because I was supposed to flip it as a sample for him, and I think it's a great intro, but I just don't put it up there with Tuscan. Nah.
How do you feel about Legend?
I hate it. If You're Reading This,
you don't like the. I liked it.
I hated the whole album.
I liked it. Now looking back on it, I wouldn't put it in the top 3.
What's good, Jew? What's good, Kate? Appreciate you for tuning in. What's up?
I don't think I'd put it in the top 3.
What, Legend?
Yeah, but not Legend, but If You're Reading This, like I
top 3 intros,
top 3 albums. I wouldn't put it in the top 3.
Oh, you're a nutcase.
I mean,
TJ, what were you saying?
Well, I was just going to say, when you was talking about Free Smoke, I think one thing, if we grading it on a scale of intros, I think one thing to take into consideration is, like, he was experimenting on that project. He said it was a playlist, and I don't really count Free Smoke as a singular song. I think the first 2 songs is like one long intro to the playlist, and I think that it served its purpose pretty well.
Yeah, no, I can see that if you look at it like that, but Free Smoke is the intro.
For sure.
Literally.
I think, thinking about how that album, number one, let's get this out the way. More Life is the best Drake album.
I think it's arguably the second, and it's pushing to be the first. I think it ages the best.
Yeah, I think most of the songs on this album are like classics. Like, I love them.
I think Nothing Was the Same is the best Drake album. I think second.
I can't hate it.
I think second is a tie between Take Care and More Life. But here's the thing. I think Take Care is the most classic.
Yeah.
More Life. Huh?
This is nuts. This is nuts. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you, folks. This is nuts.
Tell us how you feel, T.
What?
Oh my God! What in the world? First and foremost, Take Care. I feel like it's a certified classic,
No,
and I don't know if he'll ever top that. That's his number one album.
And
that's his number one album.
I can accept that, bro. And like that's a great thing about music being subjective is like you can think that, and I can think different. But when I look at it on paper, like the only two that can argue are Take Care and Nothing Was the Same. Now that's if I look at it on paper.
Yeah.
I think Take Care. Here's another thing. I listened to Take Care when I was 13 years old. 2009 or 2000? No, I was 15. 2011.
Yeah. 2000.
Yeah. Or 2007. What year was it? Was it 2011? So I was. If it was 2011.
It was
2011. I was 15. And when I was 15, I'd never been in a relationship ever. I didn't experience any of the stuff he's talking about. The only one I could relate to was Marvin's Room, and I still really couldn't relate to it. Now, you fast forward to Nothing Was the Same, which is what, 2015, 2014? What year is that?
I think it's 14.
Yeah.
That's the year I graduated. That's the year after I was with, like, I actually started dealing with women. I had, like, I could feel everything, and I also just graduated, and like my girlfriend and I didn't see each other ever, and then Worst Behavior comes out. You got feel good songs like Hold On, I'm Coming Home. Like there was just so many things on that album that I could resonate with at the time.
Pound Cake, Tuscan Leather being my favorite. Bro, so many things about that album stuck and were well done. You got Too Much, you got From Time. Like there were so many songs on that. That was like that the stretch of Take Care, like Nothing Was the Same, and
Shua, what's good, G? Shua.
And Views.
I'm in my bag.
That is just such a great soundbite. I think that I don't really count if you're reading this, but I think that stretch of
did someone with a stoma just talking to the mic? Did you hear it?
I think that was TJ burping.
That's disgusting.
No, it wasn't.
No, but I think that 3-album stretch. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and Views was like really big budget Drake. Like,
yeah.
Big budget Drake.
Also, I have something to prove Drake. Like, after Views, Drake knew and it was cemented that he was the greatest artist of his time. Like, he doesn't really need to prove. Come Through is on this album. Connect.
You thought you back in my life.
Own It's on this album. TJ, you've beaten Cheeks to Own It. Own It's on this album, bro.
How has it been so
I haven't beaten Cheeks.
Then you're missing out. You need to.
Bro, come on now.
You need to. Bro, there's people. I think people forget some of the tracks on this. I think for a lot of people, this is a forgettable album. And I also think a lot of people just didn't resonate with it. But I tell a lot of people, go back and listen to it. I'm never gonna try to act like Take Care wasn't amazing because it was.
I didn't. I have a very, strange history with Take Care, but no,
that's right. I'm sorry,
but I will let you know that More Life was like at the time that it came out after like Summer 16 and the whole like Meek Mill thing, and it was really winding down. Post What a Time to Be Alive, waiting on something new from Drake. He delivered. At the same time, I was just like swimming in some of the coochiest of coochies.
Yeah, he was in the lake.
I was in the lake, swimming in the rivers. Like
you was in the lake swimming in the rivers?
I was in the lake swimming in the rivers, you know what I'm saying? We're
dang, it was a lot of bodies of water around.
Straight up. I'm on a raft with a banjo like a slave.
Oh, no, not
making my way through the Coochie Creek. I digress.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, More Life was just
What's
like.
What's up?
What's up with the lack of conversation about Scorpion? I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of the lack of conversation about you
I
and
think
Scorpion.
Scorpion's the gatekeeper. I think it's a gatekeeper for bad Drake work, and I think there's no bad Drake work, so Scorpion doesn't get talked about.
I think the B-side is the best part of the album.
I like the whole album. I just think that I think Dark Lane demo tapes is what Scorpion should have been in length. Like if you would have done a Dark Lane demo tapes the length of Scorpion and a Scorpion the length of Dark Lane demo tapes, I think it would have been completely
different. Flip-flop.
Because there were just so many songs on Scorpion that weren't necessary. Like My Ratchet Happy Birthday is the stupidest thing.
Dude, I love that song.
I bet you do.
It sounds like it sounds like the Golden Girls theme.
Bro, I
love it. It's one of those B-sides. All Drake albums need those like deep cuts.
I think the best Drake album is Nothing Was the Same. My favorite Drake album is Dark Lane demo tapes, because Dark Lane demo tapes made me want to go put on the mask he's wearing on the cover and commit crimes.
Booted up, turned up, piped up,
bro.
I bet, baby, what a love.
You can't listen to From Florida with Love and not feel like that nigga either.
Bro, I think every Drake album does a certain thing.
Oh no! Ah!
I'm in my bag.
CJ said, "Yes, you can." Oh no!
Let me tell you something. When I had $10 and I was like, "Hey, we could get." I just got married at Dark Lane Demo shop. I had $10 and I was like, "Yo, we could get like 2 4-for-4s." If I
He's
find
driving through the drive-through with tears in his eyes, talking about "Big baby, what a love happened."
I'm looking at Scorpion right now. I hate this album.
There was a lot of unnecessary music. On it.
I hate tracks 1 through 12.
No, you're drunk. What? Mob Ties is 8 out of. This is the best stretch of the album.
Care, bro.
That's the best stretch of the. Oh my god,
bro. Pete. Summer Games could have went. Jaded is classic. Nice for What is.
Nice for What is the best song out.
It's for the women.
No.
When I say the best song, I mean commercially. It's
I
the best
want
song.
my baby to have your eyes. Come on, bro. That's how you feel is a deep cut, and I love it.
But you can't act like okay.
Let me take
nigga. Time out. Don't start doing this, cause Mob Ties a great song. Can't Take a Joke, catchy as hell. I'm Upset with the
time. Okay.
God's Plan was an enormous commercial success. Emotionless. I wasn't hiding the kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, whatever, bro.
Elevate is legendary.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this?
March 14th, it can't be beaten.
March 14th. Hold up. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy was good.
Come on, bro.
All I'm saying is you can't say 1 through 12 is trash.
After Dark.
Survival was but like you can't say one. Non-stop was trash too.
I think the B-side has the furthest stretch of songs that were just.
The B-side is great for niggas who love coochie. That's the understanding.
So why do you not?
I like niggas because I'm not. I think the reason I resonate more with the A-side is because when that album came out, I was employed and enslaved by dangerous Albanians. Hell, you're laughing. You're laughing.
Jesus
you know what?
Christ.
Never mind.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
I need it. I need the story.
No,
now.
we're not telling the story.
Now we got to tell the story.
TJ knows all the stories all too well.
You were enslaved by brown people.
I be trying to laugh with the bro, but they can't.
Bring the clip back empty.
Please, bro.
It was a rough time. It was a very rugged. It was a very rugged time. It was a very dark time, and the album definitely. Mob Ties was one of my favorite songs.
I can see why you like the first side for sure.
No, for real.
I was like in the golden age of swimming in coochie.
I was not there yet.
Like the coochie was dying out, and I found my.
So
eyes.
you're a coochie dinosaur.
I found eyes for my girlfriend, and I was just like, oh no, the coochie is going.
That's when the meteor hit.
Yeah.
You're a coochie sore in the meteor hit.
Coochie
Source.
Coochie Mammoth. I just heard it to an elephant.
Oh.
Listen.
What?
Hey, yo, my girl broke up with me, then he dropped that joint. So that joint always gonna be important.
Bro, wasn't it Jaded that got you when it came out?
Bruh.
Jaded and March 14th, I think, was TJ's go-to joint.
That second half of, not second half, but the outro of Final Fantasy, after he got done talking about Coochie.
I didn't know he talked about Coochie enough. I know he did, but I didn't know it was like specifically Cooch.
Nah, that was the only one that was the only song that was like that. Evil Angel, Suck Wiener. That's what he said or something.
Subject change. So the other thing I thought was necessary to talk about before we get too deep into the coochie talk and to the conversation at hand.
Oh my bad, we on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. I never cared about that before. So TJ is having a midlife music crisis.
Ooh,
Joey.
Okay.
And I feel like I should let TJ talk about it, not me.
Talk to me, T.
Man, bro, I'm gonna just shoot it to you straight, bro. I really think that I quit, bro, and not quit as in like I never pick up pen again. I'm essentially in a state where if somebody, Isaiah, because not nobody else said nothing, if Isaiah send me a song with empty verse, that joint gets sent back 30 minutes later with straight fire. But outside of that, I just spent the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, trying to write songs, but I'm not dope. I suck, and I'm a rapper, and I want to be a song maker, but I'm just a rapper, and I don't want to just be a rapper. And I really quit music last week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wrote 1/4 of 2 fire verses, and then I put that joint down because I'm like, I was trying to write to the Champagne Poetry beat, and like after the first couple of lines sounded hard, but then I didn't know how to come back on the beat, like it was moving a little too fast and slow at the same time. I just got frustrated.
Okay, so the thing is, you know, I say everybody got their bags. When I first started making music, I started making like Travis Scott type songs because that's the only person whose like music really resembled what I wanted to make at the time. So, you know, I definitely had inspirations on that front, but I think doing music for a really long time, my only advice to keep inspiration going is listen to more music. Listen to more music. Weird music. Go find artists. Go look at what's pop. I don't know. Go look at what's popping on TikTok. You'll find something that inspires you more in a place, you know, where you never would have looked. You know, so it's.
I did it. I did that shit, my nigga. Listen, I got super into Trippie Redd. I ain't gonna lie. I've listened to his album this year more than Certified Lover Boy, and I really want to go on the song, but like that ain't my bag, nigga. Like I feel like I've been listening to a lot more instrumental and like you know, vocal performance music than like rap, and like I feel like I don't know, like I don't know. I asked Isaiah to send me some like empty joints, and I wrote one, and I wrote it out of character, and they were saying it was fire, but I think it was kind of dumb. I don't know,
it was
bro.
dumb because it wasn't you, but it wasn't dumb because it was bad. Here's my take on it. I think in his situation, I was saying, the last podcast we did was about leaving and quitting, and I was asking, are you leaving or are you quitting? Because like if you quit, that means you're stopping because you feel personally inadequate, which is what he's saying. He stopped because he feels inadequate and he thinks he's bad at it. Not because he wants to stop doing it or it's just not for him anymore. If that was the case, I'd be all for it. Like, stop. Because if music's just not for you, or sometimes it's a season for some people. It's just something you love to do for a little while, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you still love the idea of it and the process, but you just don't feel good enough, I argue that's the worst time to stop, because you're gonna carry that forever. Like, I quit because I was sucked. You know what I'm saying? And that's terrible for your self-image. I think in a time like this, when you can't write either do something completely different, like you were saying. I switched genres when I felt like I couldn't rap anymore. I'm gonna start singing to women. I'm gonna make R&B music, or pick up something else. If you don't think you can rap, start making beats. Start writing for other people.
Yeah.
You know, do something else productive in your lane that'll make you feel like. Because I'll tell you this, TJ, when I wasn't writing songs and when I didn't feel like I could write songs well, I started making beats. I called Joey over a few times to help me with beats. And then Love Hill was born. Love Hill is my most streamed project this year and it has 5 tracks on it. Second is Essentials with 22 tracks. And that's just me doing BS half songs. And it's like, it's the stuff that you do that you're not thinking too hard or trying too hard, that you're just being creative and you're really just trying to step outside the box with, that performs the best anyway. I think when you stop being so adamant about making a perfect project or doing something great or doing something that's dope, you'll actually make something you like. I learned, for me, it's not about quality, which is nuts and it sounds so counterproductive. But for me, it's a lot less about quality and more about quantity. I wanted to pump out, with Essentials, I wanted to pump out 20 to 30 songs, half ideas that were just concepts. And they turned out, some of them were some of my best songs just because they were raw. And they were actually how I felt and what I thought in those moments. And, I just think that it's a lot of second guessing yourself that's going on. I think you're capable.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I think when I got, after I dropped my last project, after I got, that fatigue from right after you drop a project, you're just like, man. But then I thought about it and I'm like, dude, I don't have any songs. Like, I need to put more songs in the locker.
Yeah.
I started working with Trillian. He convinced me to stop writing, punch in. And I started doing that and it works out well. And I actually started having fun making music for the first time in a long time.
You enjoy it.
I enjoy it thoroughly, and now I'm getting back into writing. And
Did you write Magnum?
No.
That's so nuts.
I
wrote it.
I know, but I second guess myself. I used to second guess myself when I was writing. That's why a lot of my songs, sound so, either I'll second guess a line and then I'll just put a filler line in there and be like, F it. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, I'm if it sounds good, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you gotta, think about it. A lot of people be focused on being lyricists, not knowing that, it's the overall execution.
Let me say this. For TJ's best songs have always came in seasons when me and TJ were not taking music that seriously. Before TJ sent me No More Strangers, TJ sent me 2 country songs he made. Before me and TJ recorded Sensei, there was a stupid freestyle he sent me, and we had all been in Discord a night before just freestyling.
Yeah.
Like, in all those times, I think we're having the most fun because we weren't taking it that seriously.
Yeah, man.
I think it's just mixed on top of, like, TJ's going to be a great dad and all these other, like, responsibilities you have as a man. I think you're making music another one of them, and that's the thing. It's not a responsibility. It's something you love to do. That's how I feel like things are going on in your little scalp head noggin.
I'm in my bag.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
And you
Don't
got
take
that
it so
big wagon
serious,
on the
brother.
back here. That joint nice.
What she said?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What did you mean?
I said if you got to drag along all your responsibilities, you won't sleep at night.
Saw Scat what he just said.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to believe me, bro, but I think that's what's gonna happen.
Dang.
How you feel about everything, T?
Yeah. I think I be on my period, and
so like what? Like bleeding out of your
Misogyny.
vaginal area. Explain.
I think I be on my creative
I'm
period.
just on the cycle.
Like,
Don't worry about it. Misogyny.
That's why he be eating all that pizza in the room, curled up like a shrimp.
That's crazy. I don't even be curled up. I can't even curl. I'm too.
You are a large man. He's a
You
large
can't curl,
square
bro?
man. He's a box man. Like, if you ever look at TJ in person, he's very, like, jagged on the edges. Like, he's very solid and square. It's crazy. Go ahead, bro.
That's
It's
crazy.
fact.
You niggas just call
I
me
hate those angles,
He
T.
said Starburst. It's the angles.
Bro, you gotta hit the bench,
Bro,
bro.
he looks like a bitch.
That's
That's
crazy.
insane.
He talking bad about you.
That's
Bro.
insane.
What do you think it is, though, T?
I think I've been feeling a lot of extremes lately, and I think I done had a lot of failures lately, and I used to thrive in them joints, but now I got like people to feed, and it's like I be feeling like the margin for error is much lower, and I adopted, like I try to take on life and everything that I do the same. It ain't really just music that I started feeling down about. I think I was off on my mental, and like I work a sales job and my sales went down, and like my relationship, and I'm married, is like it was rocky. Like not like yo we finna separate rocky, but just like yo I don't really like you rocky, and that was kind of undeserved like on her, and like I got into like some bad habits that like I'm off of now. And so like I think that if I just hit the reset button on my life, I'll probably start, which I like am in the process of doing, like instead of like being super dumb worried about like the conglomerate of bills that I got, just be like, hey yo, you know what? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. I'm just gonna pay stuff one thing at a time, and like just not worry about it, because at the end of the day, everything really gonna be okay. Like they not finna, like Verizon not finna spin the block on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's a matter of taking a step back and chilling the frick out, and then like the music will probably come back to me, because it always do. I done took breaks from music, and like I say I quit right now, but then I go listen to a song and be like, yo, I can rock better than that.
Bro.
And you know what I'm saying?
This kills me. These conversations kill me, because I have a dope manager. Works her butt off, who has like all the game, and it always works. I have all the tools I need. I think I'm smart enough. I think I'm skilled enough. But I don't want to do music with my life. You know what I'm saying? I just love making music, but I don't want to do it. But conversations like this make me want to organize stuff and actually bite down and push to feed you niggas. Like, T, if I would love to not have to hear T say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I want to buy Joey his own lighter company.
No, bro, for real, like the whole. I mean,
but it sucks the fun out of it. But I made my best music when I wasn't having fun anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I wasn't having fun making Essentials. I was just inspired. But it's like, I was talking to a guy. Do you know Suave ENG? I don't even know what that is, how you pronounce his name. But he was telling me today.
I think he's an engineer.
Oh, gotcha.
Engineer by
Suave.
Suave.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we spoke maybe once or twice in passing ever at like events. And he was telling me today how like he like looks at a lot of my stuff. He's like, I wish I could do that. And like, you know, Jawan Ford, he talked to me once, and he was telling me that like, if it wasn't him, he thinks it's gonna be me. And he said, of course he thinks it's gonna be him. But it's like, for me, I always tell people I don't want that. I want to push other people with that. That's my, you know what I'm saying? But it's
you
like,
can't do it unless you do it, dude.
not really, but I don't want it for myself, bro. I don't want people in my business. I don't want, like, there's just so many things that would come with notoriety that I don't want. But it's like, the money sounds so nice.
I mean,
just because I would love to take care of my people, but it's like, it's such a, and like Lex was even like, Lex sat me down, she's like, what do you want? Because it's like, you have everything you need, and I'm giving you this guideline of everything to do, and you're not doing it. And she's like, why aren't you doing it? It's because I see results when I do it. And I don't really want the results I'm seeing. Like, I follow Lex's advice, grew 700 followers in 3 weeks. Actual followers. And I was like, It's too fast. I don't want it.
Fair. I mean,
she had me booked to sing the national anthem at a Southern game, and I turned it down. I refused.
Oh my god.
And she was like, "What's wrong with you?" I told her I didn't know the national anthem. You know that's not true.
Oh, I know that's not true.
But it was like, I was like, I get to in the Rockets red glare and I'm stuck. And she was like, then look it up. I was like, I won't know it in time. But I just, I shoot myself in the foot because I see the growth and it's just, realistically, it's not what I want. And I know I won't be happy. But I feel like I could do it. And I adamantly feel like I could do it. I just feel like I'm not the person who should. Because even if you let someone be a stepping stone off me, you can't just erase people knowing who you are.
Yeah.
Like, people will all... And maybe you'll fade away, but, like, for a little while, they'll know who you are. And I don't want that. Also, I don't want all the stuff that comes with it nowadays. Like, the modern times scare me with notoriety because it's like, everything you've ever done is going to pop back up. Ever done. And I used to be a nut. They go through your Twitter. Bro, I said some scandalous, foul things on Twitter.
I've said bad things on Twitter.
But wouldn't that garner the results that you want?
No, I don't want people to know who I am.
Okay. But like, let's just say you get popping, and then they find the scandalous things you said, and then you ain't popping.
You don't not get popping. You just get popping her for being scandalous. The baby didn't disappear because he said something foul. He arguably got more popular and more.
That's
traffic.
because he didn't quit.
Who did disappear? Name one that disappeared after they did something foul.
I ain't heard Trill Sammy says he got his chain snatched.
That's not getting fouled. That's being exposed for not being who you are.
For sure.
That's not the same. I'm talking about like who's someone who did something. Like Nicki Minaj has not disappeared after finding out that she's financially backed a rapist.
Yeah. Harassed a rapist.
Bill Cosby still get hella love. R. Kelly's a perfect example of people. There's women right now outside the courthouse fighting for this man's freedom that he does not deserve.
But
don't let it get there.
But my point is that all these things come back up and
or don't go to jail.
Yeah, don't let it get that far.
Even if it's not that far, it's
Isaiah.
There's no one who's gotten.
The thing, it reminds me of something, right? And it's gonna sound nuts.
I'm listening.
But like the dilemma that you have, like where you can get popping but you don't want to. It's kind of like Batman and his no killing rule. Batman can kill a nigga in 72,000 different ways, and he won't do it because he feel like he can't come back. But he can kill that one clown. He definitely could kill one nigga and not keep killing niggas.
And I think this is a lot of like my drunk sex rule. I refuse to have sex with anyone who's been drinking, whether they say they're drunk or not. Not because, even when I was married, I had the same rule. It doesn't matter who you are, how drunk you are, if you would have consented if you were drunk or not. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just because it's about the principle, and it's one of those things I just won't break. That's like TJ and gay stuff. TJ is a heterosexual man, and he's very adamant about that to the point where, like, a lot of us will play and do things that are, like, sexually, like, acceptable to us, even though, like, they may not be in the heterosexual norm. But TJ doesn't really do that. TJ won't walk up and get a handful of my luscious brown soft booty cheeks. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. But, like, and strictly off of principle. You know what I'm saying? Because he feels like if he does it, there's no
coming back.
Yeah.
He couldn't help
I'm not saying he wouldn't not do it again.
help
No,
himself.
not like that.
Now he's addicted to cheese.
No!
Oh my god.
I went to do. He wanted to get a squeeze of my warm brown. Okay.
Burger King buns.
But you see what I'm getting at, T? It's a principle thing.
No, and when you give that, I must say, checkmate. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's like that, and the booty, the nigga booty for me, like if that's how you feel about the fame, bro. I mean, sure.
He said that's
Can't argue with
Yeah,
it.
for sure. But look, we've hit around the 50-minute, which means we've been streaming for somewhere between 40 to 45 minutes. So that sounds like it's about time. TJ, can I get a sound check?
I'm in my
Wait,
bag.
did he say it?
Yeah.
Why it sound?
You ain't
It didn't
hear me?
sound though. Say it again.
We
That's
live!
so much better.
You think Alan Cuter with or without dreads?
I'm sorry.
You think Alan Cuter with or without dreads?
It's definitely still podcasting. That's so crazy. It didn't end yet. You can't ask me questions about the outro players. TJ, hold on.
Yeah, hold up. This
One
is
more
an
question.
okay question.
We have a bonus question. We have a bonus content for everyone who didn't tune out right when we ended. Do you think Alan was cuter with or without dreads, TJ?
That nigga ugly. So I don't know.
I
It's like
mean, my
he's
Alan
ugly
is
with
type
him.
ugly, but
Whoa, yeah.
but I love Alan. I love Alan.
Whoa,
Look,
that's crazy.
I love Alan. I like. Hey,
I think
real answer. I like him better without the dreads.
I think he looks way better. With the dreads, he looked like a squid monster. Now without him, he definitely looks more like Frank Ocean-esque in the lane of Frank Ocean, Cisco, Babyface, Ice JJ Fishchild.
and not like I'm about to cross the road on the other sidewalk when I see that nigga walking.
Yeah, no, for sure. Alan was always reminiscent of Randall from Monsters Inc.
He does give me Randall vibes.
No, he's a lot more tolerable now. I think me and Boogie were just talking about how Alan looks better without the dreads.
What's old boy from Osmosis Jones, the villain?
Drax?
Yep. Alan give me Drax vibes.
Wow, that's crazy. What's
With the
nuts?
dreads.
Bro,
Katie thinks he was cuter with the locks, but Katie thinks he was cuter with the locks because Katie loves to fetishize the black man, and with dreadlocks being like a uniquely
Katie
black
can't help
hairstyle.
herself. You
Yeah,
know?
no, that's all it is. I've actually had numerous women who have never spoken to me once message me about Alan and like, is he single? Hey, he's cute. Charlie even told me she thought Alan was cute, and I was like, I'll pass it on. And then like a girl, I'm not gonna say their names, but a girl, 3 girls DM'd me and asked me if he was single, and I was like, I mean, but he gets love now. That ain't happening when he has dreads.
Alan get the shorties.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't, and he doesn't accept them. I've never seen him let one in, but they be interested. Cruz is low key handsome. He's just kind of stupid, and it's like
Cruz is like he's like a sexy dumb dude.
Yeah, no, Cruz is like one of those cartoon characters that's big. Like, yeah, no, Cruz is a Hulk. He's not strong though, and he's not very athletic or very powerful.
He reminds me of Eduardo from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
He reminds me of Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stupid one. The one that ate his mattress.
Yeah.
You think TJ's cute? Have you seen TJ in person?
Absolutely not.
I think
why you say that, T?
I think you're moderately attractive.
But boy, what? Like a mule, nigga.
Come on, bro.
Bro, I think all my niggas kind of cute. Josh.
But I can feel them like it don't matter.
See,
like,
but TJ be calling Josh ugly though. Josh is handsome. Josh is just Josh.
Josh is a distinguished looking man.
Josh looks like your uncle. Josh is Josh. Josh
can get any 40-year-old woman right now.
I think so. And Torrance cute. Torrance is big.
Torrance like a little apple.
Torrance just needs some swag. If Torrance had some swag, Torrance would be decent.
Facts. I'm like that me and Dolo Kicks are like fist fighting for.
I think you got Dolo beat.
Sexiest big nigga. I think I got Dolo beat.
I think you got Dolo beat by a lot. Dolo just has more shoes than you.
I hate it. And he got a full beard. But I also gotta say this: Dolo, 30 years old.
You're also an artist and funny.
I got Dolo beat.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm like sexy battling with niggas like. Damn, who am I sexy battling with?
Oh, Pew. You and Mark Pew.
Pew's so multi-talented though. He's got me beat because he just does so much shit. But low-key, I do a lot of shit too. But Pew does everything I do. except for like, no, what did I? He does everything I do.
Pew is like, I don't know, man. Pew's a mythical creature, man.
Yeah, no, he's a different level. I would never step to Pew in any capacity.
Every time I see Pew, I'm like, wow, man, so inspirational.
Yeah, no,
look at Pew.
Pew is he's a monster of a human, and he deserves his flowers now.
For sure.
Because he does. I was talking. I don't know if you know.
His old ass ain't gonna be here much longer.
Oh, I don't know if you know who FM is. Do you know who FM is? He's an old cat. His Twitter tag is Mr. Floss Mode or some shit.
Mr. Floss Mode.
Yeah, he's one of the Soul Society cats from years ago, like when Jawan Ford and Rambo and FM, Felly Ski, all those niggas were like the prime artists, the Shreveport head. You know, like all the niggas are kind of like phased out now.
Yeah.
Those are. I was talking to him, telling him just how much like that era in Shreveport music shaped the artist I am now, because it's like I actually was in high school looking at them like, whoa, I want to be a part of that when I'm older.
Yeah.
Realizing I wasn't even far from that shit.
Yeah.
But no, for sure.
It's weird. Shreveport legends, bro.
Man, the moral of the story, TJ, you're very sexy.
I'm in my bag.
And the podcast is actually over now.
All right.
He said, "Do you think Alan was going to?"
I'm sorry, I'm playing Alan.
So many women are interested in you now. Okay, like real live women.
Yeah,
it's like they have no idea.
They have no idea where I come creep. This. Bro, I was sick. I was absolutely disgusted.
It's a menace.
Absolutely.
Red Dead Redemption 2?